Hello, everyone. My name is Ellen Buckner. I'm a professor of nursing at Samford University in Birmingham, Alabama, USA, and a member of the Roy Adaptation Association Executive Board. Today, I would like to give you the first of several short vignettes or videos on several parts of the Roy Adaptation Model. Many of us have used the model for years and truly base our practice and our research on that model. Today, I hope to introduce you to the concept of middle range theory, a way of relating theory to practice in ways that are very useful for us as nurses. I will be drawing a lot of my content from this book, Generating Middle Range Theory from Evidence to Practice, published in 2014. Let's begin. The Roy Adaptation Model is used all over the world, and particularly in Latin American countries, including Colombia, Chile, Panama, Peru, Mexico, and other countries. Through those uses, we have seen that a large quantity of nursing evidence for practice has been generated. Middle range theory is particularly useful for relating evidence to practice. It takes our researched theories and ideas and applies them in ways that can improve the understanding of nursing and how it impacts adaptation. First, a few key definitions. The Roy Adaptation Model focuses on both persons and groups. It is an open adaptive system that utilizes central coping processes to maintain adaptation in a changing environment. It can be used as viewing four interrelated modes of adaptation: the physiologic or physical, self-concept or group identity, role function, and interdependence. These four adaptive modes allow us to view adaptation as a dynamic process affecting the whole individual. It allows us to look at groups and how they stabilize and grow together, producing greater group cohesiveness and adaptation. Adaptation, as defined in the Roy Adaptation Model, is the process and outcome whereby thinking and feeling people as individuals or groups use conscious awareness and choice to create human and environmental integration. Throughout the middle range theory discussion, you will see a section of each video related to coping processes. Coping processes or adaptive processes are both innate and acquired ways of responding to the environment to promote the goal of adaptation. For the individuals, the coping processes are the cognator and the regulator. And for the group, the processes are the innovator and the stabilizer. The goals of adaptation could not be more important: survival, growth, reproduction, mastery, and human and environmental transformations. This latter is particularly important because as we transform practice and we transform our understandings of what it takes to adapt, we become stronger in our ability to promote adaptation. And that is a way that the nursing workforce and nursing practice grows in relationship to the transformation of utilizing a theory-based framework for adaptation. Coping capacity is the ability of a person based on his or her patterns of responding to changes in the environment that use his or her coping styles and new strategies to adapt effectively and to change things that are challenging. The goals of nursing practice are to promote adaptations for individuals and groups by assessing factors that influence adaptation and helping to manage the environment and enhance coping processes and coping capacity. Finally, the factors that influence adaptation are commonly understood in the Roy Adaptation Model as stimuli. The stimuli are focal, contextual, and residual. Focal is the most immediate, bringing the initial presenting issue to the forefront. Contextual is the variety of factors which affect how a person is coping through that focal stimuli. And residual are basically factors that are outside of the person's control, things that are underlying or that we cannot readily identify. These key definitions are not only found in the book Generating Middle Range Theory, but in most of Roy's publications. And in particular, I want to bring you to another resource that you have at your fingertips, and that is the Mount St. Mary's website, which has a number of resources on it. Let me pull it up for us. There we go. Since Sister Callista Roy moved to Mount St. Mary's several years ago, the most informed resource is found at the Mount St. Mary's website. So you will see the website up here, but if you go to Mount St. Mary's University in Los Angeles, you will see a section on nursing theory, the nurse theorist, which refers to Sister Callista Roy and her life and work, the Roy Adaptation Model, including the adaptive modes, key terms, and some frequently asked questions, history, and the tool, the Coping and Adaptation Processing Scale, which is available in numerous languages, some teaching tools, a list of publications, some actual publications, and information about the Roy Adaptation Association. So here, similar to what we saw in the Generating Middle Range Theory book, are the key terms, but there are some additional ones, and there's one I want to highlight. One of the most recent developments in the Roy Adaptation Model was created by Sister Callista Roy, which was the concept of verativity. Verativity is a principle underlying all of the Roy Adaptation Model. It's the principle of human nature that affirms a common purposefulness of human existence. Its components include purposefulness of human existence, the unity of purpose in humankind, the activity and creativity for the common good, and the meaning of life, the richness of rootedness in absolute truth. In this uncertain time, in this time of change, it's important to be able to be solid in our understandings of reality, of practice, of outcomes, and how we can influence each of those processes to make the world a better place. I hope this has been a good introduction to the key terms and where to find those. We'll go on. Thank you. Take care. Bye-bye.